Okay, YouTube, today is a special day. We're out here on the Outlander 1000, and today is going to be the first ever product review video. It's going to be more of a comparison than just a review. We're comparing two different loppers, the Corona 24-inch, 3 times forged, and the Fiskars titanium titanium ratchet drive. So we're going to take a little trip here to an undisclosed location where we're going to be doing some trail cutting. So I myself am a dirt bike rider, and I'm sure those of you who are dirt bike riders understand the whole cutting trail thing. Just making trail, you know. So I use loppers. They're my tool of trade, or my tool of choice for cutting trail. So today we're gonna find out which loppers work the best. Stay tuned. So I got 2 upcoming videos I'm kind of excited about. One is going to be a review on my new purchase here, the Outlander 1000. It's a Can-Am 2019 Outlander 1000 Hunting Edition. And then my next video, probably, I might actually do the studded video, the studded tire video first, but I got 2 different kinds of studs that I have on my bikes. One is like a rally stud kind of set up as a shorter for less deep snow, you know, maybe just frost kind of set up. And then I have another bike set up with the long studs for, you know, like more, you know, deeper snow basically. Like this kind of snow we're riding in today would be great for the long studs. I'm gonna be doing a review and maybe a comparison on the both and where you should buy them and the best tires for winter riding, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna get to this undisclosed trail cutting location and we'll continue. Alright, so as you can see here, we've already done quite a bit of lopping. Little test run, you know, to see what these things do on saplings. And they do pretty well. I mean, we cut a couple good size ones. You know, that one's pretty good size, I think. So we did a little bit of lopping to test out. And we're gonna do the Coronas first and see what I think of those, and then I will review them, and we'll switch to the Fiskars and then do an overall. This is my trusty assistant, Craig. Say hi, Craig.
How you doing?
So we're gonna go back to the quad real quick, get a tape measure so we can measure the circumference of this wood, and we'll get back to you. Okay, first we're gonna test out the Coronas. Nice shirt there, assistant.
Thank you. And
we're gonna give this a shot. So we're gonna go over here. Let's start with a small one first. We'll start with this.
Okay.
Let's see how that cuts. Okay, pretty good, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty small sapling. Maybe hand comparison, about a little skinnier than my finger. So that's pretty good. Let's move up to something a little bigger. See how she cuts on something bigger. Oh, a little struggle there. Maybe it's because maybe if we flip them over, okay? Let's try to flip them like this, maybe, or like this, so we're cutting like, you know, yep, where it falls. So try that. This is a little bit bigger. We're gonna go on. See how she cuts now. Oh, that's a little struggle. Yep. Some facial expression there. That's a little struggle. Okay, so I mean that's pretty good size. Definitely bigger than my index finger. We'd say we could get the tape measure real quick and see what the distance across on that one is. Corona advertises up to 2 inch. Now I'm not exactly sure if that means 2 inches round the whole thing or 2 inches thick. Not really sure. But if you measure like this, it's about 1 inch and 1.25 inches. I mean, yeah, 1.25 inches. So, but if you go around, and we're talking, probably, I'd say 3.5, maybe 4. Well, if you get the tape measure all the way around. I mean, there was a little struggle in that one, didn't you think? Okay, yeah. All right, so maybe we'll move over to here. Maybe a different kind of tree. We'll do this pine tree just to show that, you know, pine is very soft. It should cut pine, no problem. That's about the same size pine sapling right there. Let me get that one. See how that is. Right there, yeah, I'll get in there without getting poked in the face. You should always wear safety glasses, folks. Okay, so now it's not exactly, that was a nice cut, but you know, it's not very, getting stabbed in the face here. It's not very smooth. It's kind of jagged. There's, you know, some ripping there. Maybe it's not exactly the best kind of cut, maybe. I mean, good loppers. Okay, so let's try up here. Let's go to a thicker part of the pine tree. Now, granted, pine should not be a problem at all for these Coronas. Pine is very soft. That was, what would you say that? No struggle at all?
That was like butter.
Butter. Okay, yeah, that was butter.
Yeah.
That's good. So we're gonna get that right out of the way. And that's, you know, pine, that's good. That's good. That's the thickest thing we cut yet. Just, you know, it's pine, so it's soft. And if you have an assistant, if you cut this down low with the Coronas, you can get her bent a little bit here. If you can get it around there, no? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, there you go. Get an assistant. Look at that.
Yeah, nice soft cut.
Nice soft wood. Nice good cut. Smooth. So the Coronas work pretty well. Maybe a couple more little saplings here. They work pretty well. I mean, I saw a little bit of facial struggle, you know, a little bit of strain on the bigger stuff. These ones look like they cut pretty damn good about that size. So let's move to this little bigger one more time. Let's see, okay, what happens with the, maybe nice and slow. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, a little shaking in the arms there. You know, Craig is, how much do you weigh there, Craig?
About 220, around there.
Okay, about 220. Craig's about 220, so I'd say, you know, he's pretty strong. Pretty strong. I mean, I don't know if you should be shaking cutting something like that, but we're gonna test out the Fiskars anvil ratchets now. See how and I'll give a total review in the end. Okay, so now we have the Fiskars anvil ratchet drive titaniums. These are my personal favorite cutters, and I'm not going to pick sides off the bat here, but I've used a lot of both, and I think that these are going to be better for the application for trail clearing, like I'm doing, sapling, small stuff. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so same kind of deal here. I'm gonna demonstrate on this one. We'll go over here. This is, you know, decent size. I'll do a finger reference there. It's about maybe a little tiny bit bigger than my finger. So, I mean, if you try to just pull these straight off the bat, no, it doesn't want to cut that. But that's where the ratchet feature comes in handy. You're going to pull the ratchet one click out with the left handle on the ratchet or the anvil side. Pull, oh, look at that. It's cutting easily. Another one. Ah, very easy. No struggling, no shaking. Look at that. Now one swift chop in the end, and she's all cut off.
Beautiful.
I think that works pretty damn good if I don't say so myself. We're gonna have Craig demonstrate on something a little bigger size. So maybe, you know, this one I think that might be just a little bit too big to try to cut. Maybe, yeah, we'll try it anyways, just to see what happens. So we'll have a sink, they automatically sink in. The titanium blade, I noticed, cuts a lot smoother than the steel on the Corona. Oh, I don't know, it might actually cut this there, Craig.
Well, to see there. Well, it's doing a good job so far.
Now, I am shaking and struggling. There's a little bit of strain in the handles. They're bending. Maybe if I turn a little bit. I mean, that's still pretty damn good. I don't know. Maybe a little more turning. Oh, I think we got it. Look at that.
Look at that.
Now that was a pretty good size there. That's quite a bit bigger than my finger. The biggest thing that we've cut yet, I think. Maybe go grab the Coronas real quick. Let's see how that does on there. I mean, I think that's pretty good with the ratcheting feature. It really makes the cutting easier. The titanium blade seems to be a lot smoother than the traditional steel on the Corona. These are also the same price, I mean, I add. All right, try just right below that, where it's, let's see what happens here. Okay, that's not terrible. Still, what do you think? A little bit of a struggle?
A little bit of a struggle. Not as clear as the cut as the titaniums, but we'll still do the trick.
Yeah, definitely will do the trick. I think those actually might have worked better for that. So maybe the smaller stuff, definitely these are going to be better. The lighter applications, I had to turn and move a little bit. He didn't have to. Let me try those too. Let's see what I think of these. I'll turn them so they're the same way. About the same thickness. We'll go a little lower so it's not just chipping away. Give it a chance. Now see, there might be a little bit of turning there. Yeah, we're straining them a little bit. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, I gotta spin it just a little.
There we go.
That wasn't terrible. Now that I think that's a little bigger than what you should be cutting anyways. So we'll give these Fiskars another shot. So if you're looking to trim stuff quick, I really think the Fiskars, you know, they do well on this little stuff. They just chop it right out of the way. You could just keep going. The speed is there. And a ratchet for something a little bigger. Now let's see the speed of those. Let's demonstrate a little speed here. Oh, what happened there? I think your blade needs sharpened. Ah, you see, I don't like that. We're getting the. Okay, that one was better. All right.
Not as clear as a cut.
All right.
Do the trick, but you're not going to get as much efficiency with the titanium.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I like these, Craig.
I'm going to have to say the same.
Saying the same?
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to here. We're going to do a little speed test. Okay, so I'm going to count to 10 while we do this. If I'm not tripping on myself here. Let's find something good. This looks good over here. So, yeah, all right, let's clear ourselves out a little area. Yeah, we're going to do this right here. Okay, so we're going to do speed. Going to start up here, and I'm going to trim this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one as fast as I can. And you're going to count. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and we'll see which one does better. I don't have a stopwatch, otherwise we'd be using it. So, starting now.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6. See, about 6-7 seconds.
All right. Okay, so now let's see what you got.
Same branches?
Yep, same ones. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 6. So he was a little faster with them. I did stutter a little bit on this one here, but I'm still going to go with my Fiskars. I think they're smoother, they're easier to use. The titanium blade seems to cut smoother. Also, if you notice on the Coronas, if you compare them side to side, the thickness on the Coronas is much greater, which I think actually makes it harder to cut, but it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah.
So I think if you're looking for a long-lasting, you know, reliable cutter, the Coronas, I might actually go with them. You know, they're heavier, they seem to be made with a stronger material, they flex less, but, you know, they don't work, they're not as user-friendly as the Fiskars, I would say. So I think we're going to go with the Fiskars being my choice for speed at the same price. You might have to replace the Fiskars once or twice. They do have more moving parts than the Coronas do, but they seem to cut smoother, more user-friendly for all types of different people. If you're not the big, strong lumberjack, you know, type,
exactly.
Like me and Craig here, you know, I wouldn't shake a stick at me and Craig, but nope. We'll come back with some more review videos, but that's about it for the Fiskars and the Coronas, and thanks for watching.